Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel everybody. So I am currently working on my Paper Pumpkin Alternatives for April 2024's kit called Delicate Rings. This is alternative video number 14, guys. And here we go. We're going to take a look at the instructions. So you got to make 3 of this card, 3 of this one, and 3 of this one. On the back is the QR code for a video to help you. You can watch to show you how to assemble the kit as it was designed. This QR code here is to bring you to the add-on dies called Thanks and Beyond. Visual of everything in the kit and then the coordinating colors. So videos 1 through 5, I show you everything that comes in the kit, and then we're done with that and we just move on with the Stampin', right? So let me show you what we have. So we're going to use part of this. So we have a 5.5 by 8.5 card base scored at 4 1/4. We're going to use 1/2 trimmed down, that is, of this card base with the basic gray. You could choose whichever one. We are going to use this part of the envelope. This is going to be a matching card to go with the little birthday tin that I use this birthday die to cut the circle out right here, right? So that's the back side of the envelope. Then I use that same birthday die. We're going to make it go a little bit different, this time with Moody Mauve, actually. Birthday, birthday, birthday. So there we go. So that is going to be used. Now I forgot to write this down. I'm not sure about this piece, so I'll put a question mark over here. This is that coordinating 3 1/8 circle die. And this is in vellum. So this, I'm not sure yet, but I did cut it out. Now, if you didn't want to do birthday for this card, I took some of that champagne piece that they gave us, and I used the Thanks and Beyond dies, and I die cut a thanks in the gold champagne, right? And then I did some in the basic beige, and I would layer up this behind there, like so. You've seen me do this several times, but that's what I would do if I wasn't making this coordinate with my little tin. So I hope that's helpful. Now we have this medium butterfly, the half butterfly, those little butterflies, and I thought I had some little champagne ones that I die cut. They're not in there. Okay, and we're going to use an envelope as an envelope. So these all can go. We'll put those on the tin. And what else are we doing? We're going to cut the card base. This one. We're going to cut it directly in half and then get it on. Let's fold it this way. So I do like to crease it before I stick it in my guillotine. Nice and snug. Now this piece is still going to be used, just not right now. This one, we're going to need, I believe, the entire piece if I cut my card base right. Yes, that's what we want, that whole thing to cover it. So what I need to do now is we're just going to follow along. You guys have seen me do this many times. We are just going to follow this cut around the entire thing. We're using the edge. It's going to be a little kind of wonky there, right? Because I'm using this where this envelope has its this piece glued to this piece. We're using that as a guide. So first I'm going to cut off this bit, because this is the awkward part for me anyways. But I'm using the side of my scissors to guide, just like that. So this is all that's being wasted. Now, I know this time I need this to go this way, because I might need to trim it once I get it on. See how it's a little overhang, but we're going to do that once we get it on there. I'm going to try to glue it down with even bits around the edges. So I want this circle at the top. So this means my curve, I could pull it over more like that. I could do that. Do I want to make it straight or do I want to keep the curve? I originally wanted the curve. I think the curve is going to be great. So let's just glue this down. Let's just do it, right? So I am going to come here, get glue. I might be ending up with glue. Ooh, guess what? We're not using the vellum because I forgot to add it to it. So, sorry. Well, maybe I'll add it to the front. We'll see. Yikes. Scooch over. You can't be glued down that quickly. Not fair. I need some wiggle room, and it's just not wanting to do the wiggles. Okay, I know I'm going to end up, not too much glue. So I do have some trimming to do. So back to the guillotine it is, because it will just be quicker. I just need to trim off that bit of envelope that didn't. There we go. It needed to be trimmed. Let's see. Oops. Now we got to trim the whole thing because there is no... All right. It's going to be trimmed down to 5 1/4, it looks like. Oh, yeah. It is. So we're going to have a nice white edge. So now we have to get it to 4. So, yeah, I'm taking off that bit because I want this. I want some of that gray. So I could put this. Nope, that's not going to make it. I was like, could add it to the inside, but not today. Nope. So this is going to have a bit of white around the edge. Now I could add my circle like so. And then my happy birthday, because I wanted to diffuse the butterfly first. But now I'm thinking... I don't think I need to. So the vellum is just going to hang around and go into my little, hold on, where did it go to? I have a little, there it is. So we're just going to add this with circles. I have the little circle that came out of there. Add that to my little collection of bits. All right, so we're going to glue this now. Glue this down. Oops. Now I'm not going to put, now all of a sudden it's like really coming out of there. I don't know what's going on with the glue. Yes, it got warm, but not that warm, not that fast. So we'll have to see here in a minute. All right. Birthday. Yes, I need a happy birthday for the inside. I will stamp that later. Oops, let's turn it. I want the birthday at least straight, right? Because I got glue places I don't want glue. All right, so there's my birthday. Now these, I'm not worried about, I'm not mailing these, but this is going to be so quick, guys. Look at how cute that is. Look, just adorable. And then we're going to put butterflies on it. So where are those little dimensionals? Yes, I've lost them already. They were in this bag and I didn't put them. I just like a few minutes ago used them. Oh, they fell off. I was like, where could they have gone? So I know that all I need on this guy, I'm not going to waste dimensionals this time. We're going to cut. There we go. So we're just going to use these halves on the edge for the bottom, because we're going to do that butterfly the same way we did the other. And then we need one big one here and just a half of one, which is right here, like that. And we're going to add glue down there. Now these little ones, oh, do I get the minis? Yes, let's get the minis. But I have to get them, move the stacking trays, right? All right, here's the thing of minis. I want to go ahead and do my wings up, thumb on the edge of the bone folder and just pull outward. I'm not worried about doing it to the large butterflies because of how I'm going to mount them, but these guys need that little bit of movement, even though they're going to get a little squish going back into the envelope, but they still will have something on them. So this one I think is going to get glued down. This one's going to have dimensionals. This one probably glued down. Maybe we'll just glue those straight down. Maybe I don't need those. So this one now, I'm gonna bend it over like so. Take off the backings. We're gonna apply this one just like we did the one on this little tin that we made, because this is gonna go with it. Oops. So this is gonna, oh, did I not? Oh my goodness, I didn't glue it down. So let's get the butterfly on there. You can see how the wings are already up, but I need to just let that stay there for a minute. Now let's get this glued down. So the half of the card base from Kit, crazy glue bottle, I'm telling you. Don't know why all of a sudden it's working like a charm, and I've struggled for days with it. So there. All right, it's glued down now to the card base. Now here is our little half butterfly, as I call it, because you only see half of his wings. We're going to add a little bit of glue there. And I want this right on the edge. So I'm holding this piece down. It's got its dimensionals there, but I want to make sure the body of it is glued down. And you can see how it has that movement. This is glued down now. Now we can glue down our little butterflies, which we'll do a fluttering of butterflies. All right, the gray one, the gray butterfly, guys, is getting me. It's not... Okay, we're just going to add them where I think. That one. I want this color up here at the top, even though I wish it was smaller. So I'm going to put this one going this way. And the wee little one's going to go down here in the corner just because it's going to draw that moody mauve. And it's going to be this way, kind of like that. So there we have it. And we definitely need some bling on this, and we have to get the same bling that we just used, which I, of course, put it away. You guys know me. It's not that I'm not using, I'm just not using a whole lot of bling. So we're going to add the 2 to match our 10. But we're not done. I need my Pigma pen, which something similar. So we need antenna for this guy. Not afraid of a little art. And we need Wink Stella for these guys. Those, they have enough blingy bling on them. And we need some little bodies for our... This one can have a large body. This one is a little body. And that's it. And we have, when I find a happy birthday stamp set, or I might just leave it blank because this is going to go with our little tin, just a reverse of it. I think they're cute. Oh, love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp the envelope because we do want to do that, right? We want it to be pretty. I don't want it not to be pretty. So I need to clean this off because I see a little gray there and I'm not sure if it was cleaned off because I haven't really stamped anything. Yeah, it needed. It wasn't. I can see that. So we're going to use, let me put the trays away so I can get actually to the ink pads. We are going to stamp. I'm looking, oh, you guys are crazy. I've got my hand right here and I'm like, where are the stamp sets from the kit? And I've got my hand here and I'm looking to the right. I'm not looking where my hand is, but my hand is right on top of them. Sending loving thoughts your way because of course this is a birthday that can be. We are going to stamp it in the basic gray on basic gray. And then we can stamp some color. So basic gray on basic gray. Now we can stamp the Moody Mauve since I use Moody Mauve on here and there for our butterfly. And I do want the big butterfly. And I'd have no scrap paper somewhere anywhere. Come on. It is like disappeared. That's not scrap paper. Oh. Is it in my box? Yes. Like I know there's scrap paper somewhere. Just didn't know where. So we want to stamp once. I think 3 times. We're going to stamp the butterfly there. Yes. I don't know if you guys can see just how light that is, but that is what I want. That is what I want. And we are going to stamp the inside of the card with the butterfly. I've decided to do that. Yes, I have. Here we go. So I want to stamp off once. And then I'm going to stamp this one there. I'm going to turn it and just do a partial of the wing. Stamp off and do a little bit of that wing. Now I'm going to stamp off, do a partial. Oh, that's the same. Oh, well, we got it. It's on there. So we have something on the inside of our card because it really needs it. I just messed up where I should have stamped off twice. But it is what it is, and it's still a great card. So now I have an adorable little gift set. Which, now that I'm thinking maybe I want a vellum piece just in the center to diffuse it. But I don't have anything to go on top of it to hide where you adhere it. So I'm stuck there. But I still like it. So this is my card. That's going to go with the tin, which the tin is basically the reverse of this. And I still think it's really cool. Oh, I get to go see what's wrong with what's up with Hank. My husband just got home. So I hope that you guys like this. If you don't have something similar to the birthday any circle layers would do, you could have done thanks. Oh, I could do birthday thanks. That would be, I put the little dots though. That really is kind of cool. Birthday thanks. But anyways, thanks would go beautifully there with the bit of vellum behind there. Just an idea for you. So I'm using, of course, what I have and what was so graciously given to me for my birthday. So thank you very much, Phyllis. And I hope that you guys, if you are not subscribed, that you would consider subscribing, as it really does help me out. And as always, your comments, guys, are what keep me doing this. And I wake up every day and I am so honored to come out here and share with you and receive all those comments and those good well wishes. Thank you so very much. And as always, please come back and visit me in my Wonderland. Bye bye for now, everybody.